Alright folks, welcome back to Duke Fraser Productions. In today's video we are going to shoot another little gem that the 11 Bang Bang boys brought up here to Wyoming. This is a C96 Mauser. Now we did fire this yesterday. It's got a few little quirks to it, but we're going to see how well she's going to run this morning. And she's going to be quirky. So I think when this particular gun's got a painted barrel and everything on it, and I think when they painted it they got paint inside the chamber. It also has a habit of puncturing primers. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. It just doesn't want to grab them when I pull them out. And I don't even know where it's hitting. Oh man, we're shooting about 10 feet high. And then for whatever reason, it's got something up with the trigger because it somehow disconnects and won't go off. Well, it's closer to the target. Yeah, I'm aiming way in front of that target, about maybe a third or 3/4 of the way between me and it at the ground, and I'm still shooting over the top of that plate. It's a cool gun, but it's got a little quirk to it. We're gonna oil it up here and see if it'll work a little smoother. All right, so we got the Mauser loaded up and we oiled it up pretty good. It's so slick, I don't know if I can hang on to it, but we're gonna try it again here and see if I can hit this target at this distance. Tell you what, you gotta aim really low with it.
You went.
That was definitely a smokier load. You want to talk about a hammer bite too? God, this thing does bite you. Hey! Well, that's weird. This is a weird double feed. It's like that one jumped up and then tried to go in, and then it tried to feed the one below it at the same time too.
Too slick now.
Yeah, it's too slick now. We got to take some of the oil off, boys.
We'll burn her off. Kind of working pretty.
Yeah, it's working a lot better.
Are you still having trigger trouble?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it sometimes it doesn't engage, so I don't know what's up with the trigger. Spoke too soon, boys.
Yeah, ran out of oil. Yeah. Change your oil on it.
But I hit it on the last shot. I got oil all over the place. Yeah, this is a cool little C96. So what the boys tell me is that this is a post-World War I, and we don't remember the exact year on it. This is one that got sent to Russia. Germany made for Russia. And one thing that's interesting on it is that little 30 caliber Mauser round. When I bought the box of them for this, I thought they looked just like a Tokarov round. I got to reading it. It turns out that the Russians loved the round but didn't care much for the gun. So when they designed the Tokarov, they made the Tokarov round the same as the Mauser round here. The only thing is, those Tokarov rounds are a little hotter, so you can't shoot them through a gun like this. But yeah, that's a fun gun. I'm going to have the boys come over and try this one too. It does have a little bit of an issue with the trigger. Sometimes you'll feel that trigger just feels like nothing's there, and then it'll catch a little bit and it'll finally go off. But we had that problem a little bit yesterday too, shooting it.
Alright, so this is a very popular gun on the video game Red Dead Redemption. And Red Dead Redemption 2. Is it in 1?
Yeah.
It is in Red Dead Redemption 1. So anyway, kind of gonna cock it like a 1911 there. I haven't shot this gun very much, so let's see what we got. I feel like I skipped by with the trigger. Yep, and I flinched. There it is. Yeah, sometimes she don't do it what she should. We'll slingshot that back in. Where did it hit? Did you see?
High? No, it's shooting way high.
Okay, high. Yeah, flinch. We may have lost our trigger.
Don't do that, it might go. You just gotta wiggle it a little bit.
I'm only about 3 feet low. Still high?
Yeah. Oh, I was watching your trigger. Oh, low that time.
Just low. Well, I emptied her.
But it's starting to cycle a little better.
Just give her a little tap, it'll reset the trigger.
Something's
a little wonky in
A
there.
little screwy in there. Might be a spring out of whack.
Let's load it up and keep shooting it. As long as we're here, you might as well keep working the bugs out.
Might as well. Uh-oh.
Arthur, Dutch had a plan.
I broke the goddamn gun.
Not the perfect Arthur Morgan.
I think trigger is done.
Tap it like I did. Pull the trigger down. You all right?
It's trying to let the hammer down and it went off. God.
That's why you keep it pointed in the same direction.
Yeah. Thing is, I think I hit the dadgum jug out there one more time.
We better take her from him, let him gather his thoughts.
Hang on a second here. That was. Put those over my ears, will you?
Yeah.
No, I grabbed that hammer to let it down and it went off as soon
Yeah.
as I touched that hammer. Okay, so I don't know if I'd call that exactly a negligent discharge what I did, but I was trying to let the hammer down on there, and that's when the trigger went to working and got away from me and smacked my thumb pretty good. But yeah, this is a fun gun, but you know, it's an old gun. It needs a little work. But yeah, hopefully one of these days the boys will get her up and running, and then we can review her again. She'll run a little bit smoother. But yeah, there's definitely something in there on that trigger, because you can pull it all day long and don't want to go off. But as soon as oh no, it's gonna make a liar out of me there too. I don't want to drop. So I know the sear on the hammer's still good because it's locking good. So it's got to be the disconnect or something in there.
In our defense, we've never taken it apart yet.
Yeah.
We never shot it till it got up here. Yeah.
Yeah, there it engaged, but something's finicky on it. That's just the way these old guns are. Who knows? Might have been really abused before it got here.